right, I'm going to call the meeting to order. This is a special town Loomis meeting on Monday, September 20th, 2021. Start with allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Councilmember Cartwright?
Here.
Councilmember Clark-Kretz? Here. Councilmember Nisley? Here. Mayor Duncan?
Here. Okay, so Sean, do the public comment procedure for online callers.
Yeah, so the meeting today is obviously open to the public. We have nobody in the audience here at the train depot. If we do have anybody watching on Zoom and you want to participate in the meeting during public comment, you'll need to hit the raise my hand button at the bottom of the screen, on the bottom of your Zoom screen there. If you're calling through phone, you'll hit *9 and that'll let me know that you want to speak. As of right now, we don't have any public attendees on Zoom either.
Thanks, Sean. Public comment for items not on the agenda. This time is reserved for those in the audience who wish to address the town council on subjects that are not on the agenda. The audience should be aware that the council may not discuss details or vote on non-agenda items. Council may refer your concerns raised during public comment to staff or place on future agenda. We don't have anyone in our audience right now, so is there anyone on Zoom?
Nope.
Okay, thanks. We need an adoption of the agenda.
I'll move we adopt the agenda.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Councilmember Clark-Kretz?
Aye.
Councilmember Nisley?
Aye.
Councilmember Cartwright?
Aye.
Mayor Duncan?
Aye. So let's get down to business, and I believe Merrill's going to do a presentation for us.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. Just real quickly, so every year, the County of Placer, being a fairly large organization with a lot of streets to maintain, runs the full gambit in terms of resurfacing treatments. They have an overlay project they put out, slurry seals, chip seal, and a more specialized rubberized chip seal. And they've extended the invitation to us, being a smaller town. There's some efficiencies to scale as to being included in their project. And so we did the upper portion of Laird Road that was a conventional chip seal. And now we're coming to you with a recommendation to do the lower portion of Laird and then also some portions of Horseshoe Bar. And that's going to be with a rubberized chip seal. And in terms of cost, just some fun facts. A regular chip seal runs you about $250 a square yard. The rubberized chip seal, which has a special binder that goes down, it's actually melted tire rubber and it performs a lot like crack sealant. It's about twice as much, $528 a square yard. And if you compare that to Boyington, where we did a full paving, yeah, that runs you about $25 a square yard. So the rubber chip seal, even with its being just a chip seal, still with its added performance, is about a quarter to a fifth of the cost. And so you get a lot of bang for your buck. Obviously not as good as an overlay, but it's going to do wonders for our roads out there. So Laird Road has a PCI of 41. The Horseshoe Bar has a PCI of 51. And again, compared to Boyington, which needed an overlay, it had a PCI of 19. So this would kind of conclude our resurfacing for the year. And the recommendation would be to enter into a co-op agreement with the county for an amount up to $100,000, which would allow us to do the work that's shown on the exhibit in the back of the report.
Can you just tell us the financing part of it and the budget, and it's
Yeah, sure.
all good?
So the money would come out of the town's transportation account. Roger's not here, but I think we get somewhere around $500,000 a year to spend. And then it rolls. The money we don't spend just makes for a bigger pot the following year. So we did the Boyington work. There was actually some spot repairs on Laird ahead of this project that we did. If you the curve at High Cliff Road, we went and we widened out the shoulder so that that turning radius now is a lot better for trucks and whatnot. But that all came out of this year's transportation budget.
Great, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So you said we'll finish up this year, meaning this fiscal year?
Or are,
Kind of this paving season, we start getting into the colder weather, and
Okay.
yeah.
and then when do we reevaluate? and
Yeah, so
start-
one of the things I want to do, and I'm working with Sean on, is I kind of want to put together a 5-year, maybe 3 to 5 year plan for all of the town maintained streets, and try and have that by the end of the year. And then that way we can do planning and figure out what streets we want to move forward with next year. There's also some outreach that we would do with the utility companies, just to make sure that if they have a major project that's coming up, that we don't resurface that road. We let them get that done first, and then we push it to the following year. So, but yeah, by the end of the year, and maybe that's something to come back to council with.
That'd be helpful. when
And
we
kind of
get
share,
questions, then we-
here's kind of what we're looking at and how we're going to spend our money. So,
Thank you.
I had a thought too, I'm gonna hold on, it doesn't have anything pertaining to this particular subject, so. Go ahead, open it up to public comment.
So we have no members of the public in the depot or on Zoom.
So we're here to take care of this business, and it sounds like a good deal, so.
I will make a motion that we approve the resolution authorizing this execution and cooperative agreement with the County of Placer.
All right, I second.
All right.
Councilmember Clark-Retz.
Aye.
Councilmember Cartwright.
Aye.
Councilmember Nisley.
Aye.
Mayor Duncan.
Aye. Okay, so